Hello everyone, my name is Pixel Riffs. Give me 2 seconds, I just need to arrange something with a chair. I will be back momentarily. Hello. The chair is normally here. The chair is moving. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Slightly unorthodox start to the stream. But there we go. Oh, a little bit loud. Turn myself down a bit. Hi! How are we, everyone? I need to adjust the webcam as well. Hey, here we are. Right, hello. Hello. Yes, my wife is borrowing my chair for a little bit because this chair is becoming a little uncomfortable for her and she needs to get some work done. So, how is everyone? Welcome to a Tuesday stream. I need to plug my controller in as well. So disorganized at the start of this stream, for which I apologize. But yeah, I started making tea a little bit too late. I'd already started the music and I thought the kettle was going to boil in time, but it didn't. Because I was making tea for 2, plus a little bit of extra to have for the rest of the stream. Welcome along, True Purple, Hope Starter, Genius James, great to see you all. Good to see you all, hope you're all very well. I'm opening up weird things on my computer right now. It was really warm yesterday, and I did not get a lot done. Actually, that's a lie. I got a ton of stuff done in the garden. And then, the rest of the day just felt too warm, and then it was thundery and showery, and then it was warm again, and it was just a just a bit of a mess. But today is dull, cold, the perfect day for streaming, basically. So here we are again. And I've got some grapes because I'm a little bit snacky. We're going to continue with Final Fantasy VI, and today we have a shopping list. We have a shopping list of side quests to do that I've got written on my laptop down here, so if I keep looking down here to remind myself what the next objective is, that's what I'm doing. So we have a little Magicite to catch up on. We have to grab some more summony stuff, and potentially a couple more abilities to learn from that. We have to visit a couple of locations. We have to find a couple of optional bosses. But then basically the idea is that we're going to do everything we can possibly do in the World of Ruin before attacking Kefka's Tower today. And then on Thursday, we're going to do Kefka's Tower and hopefully complete the game. And then on Saturday or Sunday, we get to start Final Fantasy VII, which I'm very excited about. And so yeah, it's probably going to be on Sunday if we do that. Presuming everything goes okay at Kefka's Tower, which goodness knows it might not. Final Fantasy III and A6. Here we are. Today's the calm before the storm. Pretty much, well, today's the storm before the bigger storm, to be honest, because ain't none of this going to be calm. I'm fairly certain. But if you guys remember at the end of the last stream, we had basically completed our little task of getting every member of the party up to level 50 or higher. And some of our party is looking pretty OP right now in terms of their levels, which is good. This is the party I'm probably going to go with for the final battle. And, in fact, for this little section we're doing here, we need to form up a party. We're going to have Celis in the lead. We're going to have Terra. I'm thinking probably at this point Cyan and either Edgar or Strago. Or maybe Sabin. Because Locke is level 58. There's a couple of them who are pretty high levels at this point. Strago's level 59. Knows a ton of good spells. But I kind of want a good physical attacker or two in the party as well. Not that Celis and Terra are particularly falling behind in that respect. Sabin's got some good HP right now and also has some decent abilities. So I'm thinking probably Sabin. Let's go with that for now. Let's make sure they have themselves some decent accessories. I'm going to put the experience egg back on Sabin. And that's a good point. I didn't take it off of Setzer or Mog. So this is going to be party admin. A little bit of party admin right off the bat, but then hopefully we should be all right. Yeah, bear with me while I grab Mog. Oh yeah, they've also got the Espers equipped to them still, so I should probably steal those back off them. Relic-wise, yeah, let's remove the XP egg and the ribbon as well. We kind of need those. And then let's go to skills. Dequip these Espers real fast. Because Mog just learned Ultima, right? Oh no, Mog did not learn Ultima. Mog did not get a chance to learn Ultima, really. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Because I think Mog already has the level 3, the Tritok spells, so it shouldn't be too bad. And a bunch of our other party members know Ultimate at this point. Excuse me, I keep burping. Very rude of me. But yeah, as long as we've got Celis and Terra with us, we should be absolutely fine. We'll throw Cyan in there as well. And yeah, I think we'll go with Sabin for the time being. He's got some good abilities right now. He's got some good attack power. So let's throw the XP egg on him. Optimum equipment doesn't change. It's a lie. And in terms of what he can learn at this point, there is not a lot he doesn't know. I reckon we'll give him Terato just because of HP plus 30, and then maybe switch to Bismarck when someone else is done with that. I think Celis has that right now. Celis probably needs to be learning something with strength or magic power increases, which I think is either Tritok. Yeah, it's Tritok and Madwin right now. Cyan knows Ultima, and knows a fair amount of these other abilities as well. In fact, yeah, maybe we should give him Tritok just so he can learn those. It's not a bad idea. In which case, let's give Celis Bismarck still, so she can have extra strength. There we go. Hey, Auntie Lammy, welcome along. Ultima is pretty OP. It's pretty OP. So the first thing we need to do is go back to Solitary Island, which I think is this one. It's either down here in the bottom right or it's the one on the bottom left. Yeah, it's definitely it's the one on the bottom left. So if we go this way, we should be able to find it. Yes, here we go. Because if you return to the beach on Solitary Island, apparently after you find the Falcon, you find Magicite here on the beach. Seems to be the case. And the body of Sid is no longer in the bed, which is very strange. Wonder where he's got to. Oh, did we bury him? I can't remember if we buried him or not. Anyway, Magicite on the beach. Here we go. Palidor. So this is a new one. And this is the one that we could have used in the Fanatics Tower to have everybody jump. But it's a great way of learning Haste 2 and Slow 2 for anybody who doesn't know those. So I wonder if maybe... Yeah, I think only Celis knows Haste 2 right now because I think she learns it naturally. So that's a good start. That is shopping list item number 1 checked off, and it's that simple. The others will not be this simple. I think the next thing I want to do is head to Jidor, which I think is either this town here or the one at the bottom of the peninsula. Because there are a couple of other things we can occasionally get from the auction house. Yes, here we go. There's a couple of other Magicites you can occasionally get from the auction house here, so it's worth hopping in every now and again. Considering we are now absolutely loaded in terms of gil, 400,000 odd, we should be fine. Let's bid on some items and see if they come up with anything nice for us. That is a chest. Inside is a hero ring. We do not want to bid on this. I've already got some. I'll pass. Hey, Paranor, welcome along. I said Palidor, but it's close. I think I will pass on the hero ring, thank you. Come back again real soon. I will. In fact, I will come back again immediately, in case you're selling anything good this time. Your fourth cousin. That weird branch of the family. What the heck is that? 1/12,000th of an airship. I feel like that's probably a 1 to 12,000 scale model. We'll pass, thank you. It's like the 1 in 35 soldier or whatever it is, but it's like a scale model of a soldier in, what's it called? Final Fantasy VII. What? Okay. He's going for it. I chose the wrong thing by mistake and was like, am I just going to trade away 600,000 gil? Apparently not. Enjoy your new airship model, friend. Yippee. I like the way it just floats out with them. Nice. And back in to see if they actually put Magicite on sale this time. Auction's about to start. And that dude and his kid are back in the front row, of course. Okay, that's still airship model. That kid's dad is going to be absolutely strapped for cash after this. They're slowly building the airship up in 120,000 pieces. And he's still bidding 1 million GP. I don't get the feeling this music is going to really wear us down. Bye again. Alright, one more time and then we'll come back after we've done something else. Yep, okay. All the airships all the time. Really wish you could just leave at this point. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I'll pass, thank you. The way it always goes the same way. He always just bids 1 million. It's funny because there's only ever one airship in the world. Like, only one airship ever exists. So the idea that there's all these models of airships is kind of hilarious to me. Then again, there was only ever one Concorde. There's probably plenty of models of the Concorde around. Anyway, we're going to leave and go and do something else because the auction house is clearly not giving us what we want, which is the Magicite for Zone Seek. Our next trip is going to be slightly more interesting, because if I can remember exactly where it is, we are going to return to Doma Castle with Cyan and see how he handles that. Spoiler alert, probably not well. Where's the canoe? I know, right? Don't think any game from this point on really has a canoe, unless I don't know enough about Final Fantasy 15. Cyan needs some relics, doesn't he? One weapon held with 2 hands, we don't really want that. Randomly counterattacks, that's probably not a bad one for him to have. And Gold Hairpin is not a bad call, actually, but Backguard might be better in this case. Celis and Terra both have Economizer, so going to be casting a lot of magic while we're here. So welcome back to Doma Castle, folks. I don't know exactly what sets off this chain of events. I don't know if Cyan has to be the party leader or if it's just a when he's in the party kind of deal. Quite surprised you don't just find him here, to be honest, but I do like the idea that he's been sending letters to that one lady in Miranda. Is there something I'm not doing? Because I've been to the throne room and I've been to, like, his chamber. Maybe he just needs to be in the front of the party, I don't know. Unless this is something that was exclusive to the Game Boy Advance version or something. Which I kind of hope it wasn't. I wouldn't expect it to be, because otherwise why is Doma Castle here? Yeah, I think maybe he has to be the party leader. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Nothing ready to do up there. Need a rest? Sure, we'll take one. Oh. Here we go. That's what does it. Wakey, wakey, Cyan. Uh-oh. Okay. This isn't creepy at all. Curly, Larry, and Mo. The Three Stooges have made an appearance. The Three Dream Stooges, no less. This man's soul is ours. Nice! Surely one of you should just be... Oh, today we dine well. I'm fully expecting one of these to just have a harp, you know? So here we are in the dreamscape with just Sabin. Great. Hey, hello, Wooga. Welcome along. Yes, in the next room we have Happy, Grumpy, and Doc. Well, luckily Sabin is a freaking powerhouse, so we'll be okay. He's a powerhouse who does not have antidote, sadly, so I will just be using Remedy to cure myself of all my ills. He also doesn't have sprint shoes, so this is going to be slightly tiresome. Oh! Back off, I'm not going to mess with you unless my brothers are here. Well, about that. Celis, wake up. Like how somehow Sabin is the one who manages to wake up first in the dream world. Assume that Celis's gear hasn't been tampered with at all. YouTube compression is going to ruin this. Wow, okay. Everyone's a critic. What did that even say? Evil Toots! Oh no! Guys, they're farting on us. What are we going to do? Oh, that's right. We're still going to stomp them even as an imp. Cyan, you legend. Dude, I know the feel. Doing some proper evil toots earlier. I had chili for dinner yesterday. Anyway, let's move on up. Ah, the reverse Monty Hall problem. We only have 2 doors. Right. Finale hype? No, not until Tuesday at this rate. Not Tuesday, Thursday. Today we're side questing, and probably side questing only. And we got Terra back. But where is Cyan, my friends? Cyan. Assume we go... Well, either of these 2 directions seems to lead to the right place. Welcome to the dream world. Prepare yourself for the mighty bomb rush. This game does contain flashing images. Didn't pay attention too warm. Thursday we're going to be finishing this game, I think. Assuming that we can get through Kefka's Tower in a single stream, which I think we might be able to. Mainly because I want to start Final Fantasy VII on Sunday when there's going to be a bunch of people here. Uh-oh. Here are the Stooges. Let's rumble. Let's rumble indeed. Okay, this game's answer to the Mega Sisters. These guys are kind of a pushover at this point. It's too warm for you right now. Dude, I know the feeling. Yesterday here was really, really warm. I don't think it was quite 33 degrees here. Oh, of course you've got life too. Well, good thing I've queued up a double cast Ultima. 28 in Scotland. Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit today. It's overcast, it's cold, it's been raining overnight. Anyway, good fight. GG Dream Stooges. Oh, and here we are on the Phantom Train, of course. Off to see Cyan's family. Can I save? You let me through, please? Oh, there he is. There he is. Cyan, it's me. Oh. Oh, okay, he's not really there, is he? Is he in this side? Oh, there's a chest, though. Barbie? There's a Barbie here. And a Samurai and a Suriander, which I kind of remember from FF12. You suplex on the train. Well, I can't now. I've been sneezed. Oh, and... Can't slap me while I'm holding a shield. Oh, of course, I forgot Terra has the Ultima weapon. Brilliant. Well, this is going to be a pushover. Received a lump of metal. Nice. Looking forward to seeing what we do with that. Oh. Alright. Flame shields. Very cool. And, very clever. More Pandoras. Let's see what they did there. Dude, it's all very well having the Ultima weapon, but Sabin can do more than max damage, because he's got 2 claws. So good. Alright, I guess we're, what was that? These chests moving around again. Oh, Awuga. Too soon, man. Too soon. Dang it, Steam. I mean, I don't know what's happening with the brand. I don't know if he's, like, left the brand to anybody. If people are going to still keep, like, writing and making content under that name, but even so, that's harsh. So if I pull this, then I walk back around here. I assume that's what happens. Just gonna fight these guys. Dang it, Celis, why? Why you gotta be an imp? Wonder if she'll still be able to take this girl on. Nope, apparently not. Getting slapped in return. Oh, it's a silent slap as well. Sabin will slap you right back, apparently. Oh, okay, so it's on like a timer, I guess? Like a step count? Has to be really specific. Oh, just casting imp on yourself changes you back. That works. Unless pulling the lever over here has anything to do with it. Oh, interesting. Rain Man. Of course, I'm a very good driver. Yeah, very confused about what that does. Okay, apparently it moved that chest, though. Weird. Anyway, I should be following Cyan, but I've spent this entire time just wandering around trying to open these mysterious chests that probably don't actually exist. Got a Genji glove out of that, though, which is worth it. Especially considering how well that's doing for Sabin. Oh, dude, can you imagine us putting a Genji glove on Terra instead of sprint shoes? And then have her with the enhancer and the Ultima weapon? Dude, I'm telling you, though. Get her back up to maximum HP. Of course, we can't sprint now. But maybe if Celis has... Oh, wait, no, Celis has got the gem box and stuff. Let's take the experience egg off Sabin. He doesn't really need it at this stage. And equip... sprint shoes. Until we get Cyan back. Yeah! Alright, let's see how we do now, eh? How'd you like me now? Rainman. Oh, absolute ownage. Look at that. Very good. Very good. X potion. Nice. I guess we did not want to move that. Maybe we want to move this. I guess we do. Huh. Okay, that seems to be the... Wait, what? These block puzzles. Confusing the heck out of me. Dude, that Ultima weapon, though. The Atma weapon, I suppose, in this version. Yeah, seriously, why can I not... Why you no do? There must be a way around this, hang on. Hang on a minute. We'll figure this out, folks. We'll figure it out. Someone put me in an ice cube. You'll spend the next 10 years in frozen carbonite. Hello? So you can get around... Yeah, okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. Again with the Barbie. Being turned into an imp over and over again is so annoying. Luckily, Sabin is just too good. Too good for y'all. Just gonna pour myself a little extra tea. You know what's up. So if we go around here and then we pull this, okay, that moves that. But what instead we want it to do is move this. Alright, Wooga, catch you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Love the fact that Sabin can be an imp and he still kicks butt. It's kind of incredible. Terra gained a level as well. Which hasn't happened for a while, considering she's level 75 now. Okay, and then we can't move around that. What? I'm so confused by this train car, guys. So confused. Is it something to do with what we did in the previous train car? I doubt it. Not immediately obvious if it is. Because what we're supposed to be doing is pulling that lever there to move this out of the way. Wait a second. I'm confused. I really wish you could attack one of them with one sword and the other one with the other sword. That'd make this a lot better. No worries, though. No, we can't get over there. Say I. There's a section here that looks like it should have a lever, but it doesn't. Like, is there anything to that? Oh, what, you can walk around there. I can right now. Sabin will still kick your butt. Can't believe I've been using green cherries the entire time when I could just have him cast Imp on himself. Except I can't because he doesn't know Imp. There we go. Terra knows Imp. Boom. It's like Toad. The same spell reverses it. Yeah, this whole thing with the boxes, I don't get it. You can't walk around them. Very bizarre. Most peculiar. The attack is called Umbrawler, which is a terrible, terrible pun. So we pull that, then we go back over here and pull this, and then we go back over here and pull that, and then we go back over here and pull this, and then we can't leave. fact that the encounters keep coming up is kind of putting me off, because then I get interrupted halfway through my train of thought and I probably just do the same actions again. Love being able to cure myself for 1 MP. It's kind of the best thing ever. Can I get around those now? I can't. If I pull that now, and then pull that, now I can. Okay. Yeah, I think we actually made it through that. I don't know how that took me so long. I'm so dumb. Oh, Sabin, perpetually an imp. Frenchie, I am really looking forward to FF7 as well, dude. This is going to be the best weekend ever. Serious? Sabin has been a green duck for the last 3 days. Pull the lever. Apparently that one does nothing. FF7 was nice and all, but definitely not top 5. I think top 5 is tricky with such an amazing set of games. There we go, nailed it. First try. Unlike the previous puzzle. I think it's difficult to say what my top 5 would be in this this general series. Oh, good, a save point. So we don't have to redo those puzzles again if something weird happens here. I think FF7 probably gets a win from me just because it, like, introduced me to the series in the first place. I think for that reason alone, it probably makes it into my top 5. I can't remember what the order is you have to do those levers in, but apparently we did something because we're in the mines now. Wearing Magitech armor, apparently. Not that Cyan was ever here doing this, but maybe we're in Terra's dream world now? Not entirely sure I understand. He's like, where am I? Being pursued by Imperial soldiers, apparently. Maybe this is some kind of weird amalgamation of everybody's dream worlds. What, are you serious? We have to use Magitech armor stuff? Oh, and Terra has all of her old abilities back. Okay. Hey, Talismancer. Welcome. Good to see you. How's your day? Apparently we're fighting Io. Several times over. No worries, Talismancer, it's all good. Enjoy your bus ride. Be able to catch the rest later on the VOD's channel if you're interested, but we're going to be mainly side questing today. Just picking up the Magicite we have missed so far. Gearing up for the final battle against Kefka, which we'll probably wrap up on Thursday, and then starting FF7 this weekend. I feel like I'll probably put an announcement video on YouTube or something when the FF7 stream's going to start, because that's a game I think a lot of people are interested in seeing again. Yeah, I think FF7 has the second best Chocobo-related minigame in the series. Birthday party Thursday, another on Sunday. Now I have to play card games in town. No worries, have a good time. But yeah, I think the best Chocobo-based minigame is Chocobo Hot and Cold from FF9, which I'm really looking forward to getting back into. FF7 a bit overhyped. Yeah, I think that's the one thing that kind of counts against FF7, really, is just how much everybody raves about it. It gets a little stale hearing about it over and over again. In the grand scheme of things, it is not the best game, but it is still good, I'd say. We are going around in circles here. Is there anywhere we need to break this sequence? Because I do not know where I'm going here. Apparently we're just fighting different sequences of enemies here. Like, I can't go right at this point. Seems like all we can really do is go around in circles. That's the only obvious thing we can do. Unless there's a place we have to fall through the floor or something. Yep, can't go that way. Can't really go that way. Can I go back out this way? No clue. Are you allowed to advertise in my chat? Depends what you're advertising, I guess. Oh, yes, here we go. Now, if you're a moderator, you should be able to post links and stuff, so no complaints here. Ah, and here we are back in Doma Castle, but is it? A sepia-toned Doma Castle, no less. Oh, and here they are. Save my husband! Save Cyan! We're inside Cyan's soul. I was going to say mind, but soul works too. And they were like, what? Cyan continues to torture himself. He failed to defend Doma. The world's slowly dying. And then there's his family. That one lady he wrote letters to and made silk flowers. A beast known as Rex Soul is taking advantage of him. Nobody wants that. Rex Soul's a composite monster made up of wretched spirits who are dispatched in meaningless wars. Getting deep here, FF6. They're wreaking havoc on Papa. Please help him. We'll do our best, small child and deceased wife. Please help Cyan with this save point. Right you are, I will. Once I've cured everybody. Schwa. Back up to scratch. And where is he now? Who, where, what now? Oh look, it's more Barbies. First you slap me, then you turn me into an imp. What else are you gonna throw at me, game? Classic Doctor Who streaming on Twitch. Oh, nice. Okay. I like the way they've done that occasionally. They've done the, like the Bob Ross marathons, the Power Rangers marathons. Ah, here he is. You must be Rex Soul. We want Cyan back. You're too late. His pain has reached critical mass. Nothing can stop his feelings of rage and despair. I grow stronger now with his anger, hatred, and guilt. And I hunger for you. Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. Oh, I'm still an imp. Good. I'm going to possess your body. I'll only appear in this form again when you're about to expire. Okay, so... Wow, that was a zinger. So we have to get our party down to, like, critical HP, I guess? That's kind of a pain. I have loads of HP right now. Yeah, I assume if whatever I do to fight these things, it's going to not matter much. Yeah, okay, he's doing like 3,000 damage to me at the moment. That's not 3,000, 300. Barely a scratch. Yep, thought so. Can't get a link from mobile. Okay, no worries. Okay, guess I'm down to damaging myself then. Not entirely certain what I should do, actually. I wonder if Celus's magic is going to be a little too much for us. Let's try Fire 2 a couple of times. And before Sabin just dies. I suppose I could just get one party member down to critical HP. That might help. Yeah. Cast Bolt 2 on Celus a couple of times. What counts as critical HP for somebody who has 7,000 health? Okay. That was silly. Don't mind me just fishing the lid of my teapot out of my mug of tea. Which now appears to be stuck. This is ludicrous. Alright, bear with me, folks. Look at this. I can't get it out. I don't want to do it right next to all the electronic stuff on my desk. There's a fight going on. I have no idea. Okay, Sabin is now dead. Is this guy going to reappear? Yeah, I know. I literally just dropped it. All right. That's okay. I guess everybody needs to be at critical HP then? That's why this isn't working super well. Apparently Celus is just too good. And Sabin's magic is not the best. In before this kills Sabin. Yep, thought so. Okay, so let's use life 1. And then maybe just like a basic fire spell on yourself. Okay, one of us is near fatal at this point. Oh, this is really difficult. Let's cast life 3 on people just to be safe. Okay, good idea. When you come up, can you bring a paper towel? I spilled a tiny amount on my desk. Thank you. Hoping that their magic defense is good enough. We at least have life 3 cast on a couple of them now. Okay. Should all be near fatal at this point. So where is this guy? Do we all have to die? Does not seem like he's reappearing right now. Don't worry about it. I'll deal with it later. I'm going to assume that we all have to be dead. Because nothing seems to be bringing this guy out. Yeah, one of us is wounded, the other two are near fatal. I assume Cyan shows up in the middle of the fight and it's like a scripted thing. There's only Celis left at this point. Going to use Runic for a laugh. They have literally run out of MP. There he is. Haha! Okay, now we double cast life 2. So that was close. Does that only work if you have life 3? I presume so. Either way, let's get him. I can now heal all of your HP at once. Okay, and those guys are still just going to reappear, so kind of makes sense just to attack Rex Soul then. Ultima can't be reflected, right? Just checking. Oh, and fire damage heals him. Okay, good. And of course, every time we kill those guys, we have to deal with the animation of them appearing and disappearing again. One more time. Problem with bringing Sabin into this fight. So we need to completely change his equipment before he'll deal any damage. Okay, we killed him anyway. Good. Took a while, but he died. Yay! We got a pod bracelet from that, apparently. Don't know what that is. Thanks be to you. Alright. I heard my wife and children calling out to me. Their voices finally gave me the strength and courage to come to grips with my own suffering. See you later, Talismancer. Enjoy the cards. Oh no, it's them. Elaine, Owain. Thank you, my love. Papa's strong. Yeah, he's level 70 now. He's done a lot. No, I didn't do anything. Then, and I can't now. I'm a man with no honor. No, you have entirely too much. Entirely too much. And now they're being withdrawn back into these suits of armor. We'll always be together. We'll always have the Phantom Train. Oh, single tear. I like the whole thing is he's supposed to have learned a lesson, but he's like, no, I still suck. And it's like, guys, it's all right. Oh, and a sword. Their final gift to him. We'll always be at your side. Oh, and a magicite. Excalibur. Is it Excalibur? The sword in the carpet. Elaine and Owen now live on in my heart. I must leave the past behind. I have much to live for. Good, are you awake now? Cyan's soul cleared itself of all doubt and confusion. Da 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 da. Okay. His swordsmanship attained its peak level of skill. Nice. I thought I'd already got to that point anyway, but not to, diminish his accomplishments here or anything. The whole Minecraft movie, the sword in the carpet. Right, I'm going to take a very short break just to clean up my desk a little bit, guys. Sorry about this, do bear with me. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy VI in just a bit. Hello. Hello, hello. I've cleaned up my mess. Mrs. Riff's managed to get the teapot lid out of the mug, so we're all good. Anyway, there should be a couple of things waiting for me in the throne room here. Like, I don't know, a bit of magicite. Yay! Alexander. Superb. Right, what does this get us? And why does Cyan want it? Also, he's learned nothing from Tritok because he wasn't in any of those fights, which is hilarious. Oh, okay, Alexander teaches Pearl. Nice, okay, good. Good. And learning Dispel nice and quick would be useful also. Yeah, it turned out the trick to getting the teapot lid out of the mug was just to, like, pour oil or fairy liquid or something down there. Like taking a ring out of a... like, off somebody's finger if it's stuck there, you know? Anyway, back to what we were doing. Which is playing some Final Fantasy VI, innit? About to bum rush a cat. Oh, no. Apparently the giant mantis gets it on that one. Fair enough. Pretty good, pretty good. We're all looking pretty OP these days. I keep getting imp items, which is kind of hilarious. I wonder if there's like a challenge you can play this where like everybody has to be an imp. World of Ruin is just where you get all of the OP gear. Anyway, we have done Palador Magicite. We have done Doma Castle with Cyan. Next up, we have a slightly longer side quest. Although, I don't know, that was longer than I expected it to be. We are returning to Figaro Castle in the desert over here. Landing just there. And I'm going to save real quick because I'm not sure what this dungeon has in store for us. But apparently once you acquire the Falcon, you can take Figaro Castle back over to South Figaro. And on the way, you bump into something peculiar. Da, 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 da. Something odd about this stratum. It's as if we bumped into something. Stop and explore. And presumably, if we go down here, we run into something. Unless you go out through the basement to whatever this is. Yeah, we bumped into Paranor in the stratum. What are you doing down there in the stratum anyway? I don't know if it's up through here. Oh no, this is just the engine room. Ah yes, the Humpties. The Humpties are back. It's a giant sandworm. Spice must flow. Okay, not this way then. Maybe through the jail? I think there's, yeah, one of the basements. One basement or the other. Takes you out to this mysterious place. Yeah, it's not this one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bronze Buddhas. Yeah, they kind of do. They got that big belly thing about them. Check the size of their earlobes. And Sabin gained a level. Yay! What did we have on Sabin before? It was Genji Glove and the sprint shoes. Oh yes, we need to remove the sprint shoes so that he can re-equip the experience egg. And then we can probably put the sprint shoes on our boy Cyan. Instead of the black belt. I think that's probably a good thing. What's the pod bracelet do? Cast safe and shell. Oh, nice. Okay. That's pretty useful. If you want somebody to be a tank. Okay, back out this way then. Do we go down this way? No, it's across the stairway and down the other side. Here we go, yes. I know someone who deserves to be... Oh, yeah. Right. Here we are, my friends. In this mysterious cave filled with nasties. Apparently Sabin does a little bit more damage here than he did in that boss fight, which I'm 100% fine with. We're being slimed! Look out! Now Terra is slightly slower. What a shame. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff we can do here. We've got a wing edge, which I think is just a weapon for lock, if I'm not mistaken. It's a boomerang of some kind. I think we already have one, actually. But as you guys know, I am 100% behind any kind of boomerang-style weapon, so no problem there. Oh, apparently these guys don't really take wind magic damage all that much. Fair enough. Airblade, not the dance for them. Try Fire Dance instead and see how well that works. And now there are 3 doorways. Let's try this one on the right. Okay. Maybe just use physical damage constantly then. Not a problem. It's kind of the opposite of the cultist's tower, I guess. Monster in a box! Oh! Well, let's try this way. When the Tunberries start popping up, that's when you know you're in trouble. Fall asleep, will you? You just don't want these things to move, ideally. Throw the most powerful attacks you've got at it, and hope. Luckily, Ultima is doing a lot of damage, so... fingers crossed we don't get stabbed. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Whenever you see Master Tunbury appear, you're like, am I going to die? In a horrible, horrible way. We got the Gradius, which I assume is not something that any of these guys can use. That sounds like a dagger type of weapon to me. Gradius, there we go. Pearl Elemental, nice. All about that holy damage. Holy damage, Batman. Yeah, I was exactly. At least this wasn't FF10 Don Tunbury. The Tunburys in FF10 are probably the worst out of all of them. But yeah, Yeah, apparently, I think that one should counterattack, but I managed to cast Sleep on it first. Usually putting Tumberries to sleep is a good way of making sure they don't shuffle up on you. Shuffle-upagus. Oh, you done got zapped. Try and zap me, I zap you right back. Dude, though, that Atma weapon is nice. Hey, Elkhorn, good morning. Welcome to today's FF6 stream. Hope you're having yourself a good day. Tea for everyone except me, because I spill it, apparently. It's what I do now. Is Celis level 75 now? Oh, look at that. Kefka better watch out, I'm telling you. Doom darts. Oh-ho! I'm the tea scrub. Thank you, Paranor. Been a rough couple of weeks at work. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope you now got a little bit more time to relax. So what do we have over here? More cave, apparently. See, I read online that this is supposed to be some sort of ancient castle. Maybe we've not got to the castle bit yet, but this just seems like a cave to me. You've at least got time to have me on in the background. Always a pleasure to be on in the background for folks. Oh, we got some regular magicite from that. Nice. I assume you have to go down this set of stairs. I imagine this is a pretty good soundtrack to have on in the background, even without the commentary and so forth. Very motivational. The FF soundtrack has some good music in general to work to, clean up to, inject a bit of energy into anything. Okay, we've got a save point here. We may as well save. Okay, we have a castle. What the? What the? Is this a castle we recognize? I mean, it looks like Doma, but it's just using the same style, I guess. It's an Esper attack that shows some of our Esper magic. Is this War of the Magi era, I'm guessing? We're seeing like a flashback kind of thing. 1,000 years in the past, a battle was waged here. Yes, there you go. Only Odin is here. Are your wounds healed? With fresh out options, we'll have to leave this battle in Odin's hands. Sanfries, hello. Welcome along. So Odin is the magicite we are down here looking for. These aren't the magicites you're looking for. A city ruined during the War of the Magi. There he is. Look at that. Atom Edge. Shing. Oh. Odin versus the ghost. Get wrecked, ghosty. Not gonna work on me, I'm a ghost. Oh, Odin got turned to stone. You can't turn me into magicite. Stone, but not magicite. There's a difference. Chemical composition. There's an ancient legend. It tells of a battle between Odin and a powerful sorcerer that took place in a great hall of the castle. Guess we better look for that then, eh? In the meantime, there are goblins. Oh, they've gunked you. The gunk dunk. Oh yeah, of course that doesn't work very well, does it? Just attack him. Just attack him. Two of us got gunked. Luckily, we're pretty OP at this point. It looks like Slimer Slime. It kind of does. Just a little bit. It's the ant dots. Who are we going to call? Who indeed? This looks like a great haul to me. There's a box set attacking us. A box set of what? It's the Lost box set, seasons 1 through 6. I'm attacking you for having a terrible ending. I never actually saw the ending of Lost. I'm just going on internet hearsay at this point. Might as well cure 3 everybody because it only costs 1 MP. There he is. Let's turn him back into normal Odin. Odin turned into a Magicite shard. So now we have Odin. There he is, officially. But there's more. Oh, he teaches Meteor as well, which is pretty cool. But there's something we can do with this. Also, we're getting gold hairpins and stuff. A Blizzard Orb, whatever that is. Oh no! A poor man's Meteor. I think you'll find that spell is called Comet. And I mastered it in the last game. Got nothing on me. Okay, nothing in there. Anything in there? Nope, apparently not. There's something over here. Freaking box sets coming at me. What is this, Blockbuster Video? What is up here? There is a chest in the next room, which I cannot get. Great. Anything up here? Nope, okay. This room exists to show us that the room below exists. The late fees will take all your gil. Oh, man. I still have my Blockbuster card. I found it the other day. Lethal Weapon. Oh, I like that film. I'm too old for these shenanigans. That robot was actually Danny Glover. And now, this way. Ooh. A book with a gem-encrusted cover, Queen's Diary. I realize now that I'm in love with Odin, this breaks every rule of our society. But my heart longs for this noble, elegant man. How could anyone blame me? After the fighting is over, I'm going to bare my soul to him. Love between a human and an Esper. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar to Terra. Is there anything in this? Oh, there is. An X-Ether in the bucket. That is... X-Ether is actually Esper Spit. That was his spittoon. Your magic is restored. So, can I go up? Oh, wait, I went up that way. What am I doing? Hey? Enough with the meteors. What else is on the menu? Finding Death Gaze at this point. And Death Gaze and the Zone Seek Magicite at the auction house are basically the only two things left. Although if I go up here... Monster in the box! This is the Katana Soul. I got one of those. Nice. Ultimate weapon is going to be less effective now. Of course, I forgot that only works as a mortal attack. Oh well, good thing we have Sabin. Dude, burger sounds like an excellent plan for today. I had some good chili yesterday. Which of course means I had some good chili today as well. Wow, we got a ton of GP for that. Also, what is offering? Changes fight into X-Fight. X-Fight. Guys, you know what that means? Sabin can attack 4 times. Freaking X-Fight. Now this is going to be good. What? He attacks twice per thing? Oh my days. Why did I not come here sooner? This is the best. So apparently, somewhere around here, there's a statue I'm supposed to find. Do your worst. Box sets. That offering though, right? Also received Punisher. Whatever that is. Is that a... not a sword? Oh, not the Imp Halberd. What am I doing? Dragon Claw, thank you. Dragon Claw, if you don't mind. Hand me the Punisher. What? What is the Punisher? Oh, it's a rod. Uses MP to inflict a mortal blow. Okay. So, rod of instant death, then. Yeah, apparently there is a statue around here that you have to give the Odin Magicite to, and it becomes something better. I don't know where the statue is. Never mind, though. We can just have Habin. Just have Sabin hack and slash his way through this entire dungeon. Look, he's not even attacking twice per thing. He's attacking 8 times regardless. Also, Cyan is done learning Tritok stuff, which is excellent. So you can have Alexander, I guess. It's probably a good start. What does Alexander do in terms of stat boost? Nothing. Okay. Odin's speed +1, which is not bad. Also, Pallador doesn't have anything either. Good. Good. Sabin already has Ultima. Sabin is just getting HP at this point, right? And Celes can have Tritok back for the magic damage because Terra is now using Atma Weapon. Oh, this is good though. This is good though. So where can I go around here to find this mysterious hidden place? Sabin, just attack everything for me. I'll be consulting my notes. There's a statue of the Queen around here somewhere. And I'm like, where are you? Hidden switch in front of the throne, apparently. Oh, we're poisoned somehow. Not quite sure how that happened. No worries, I have the ant dot. There's a hidden switch somewhere. That is the extent of my knowledge. Okay, all of our fights are now press B to win. Terra gained a level. Secret button. Hello? Anywhere? Anyone? What? When was Frozen a status in this game? Sabin is just administering a beatdown. That's pretty great, but it means battles take 5 times as long. Apparently there's a switch somewhere. Is it in this coat of arms? Not this coat of arms. What is it called? Statue. Suit of armor. That's the one. Coat of arms. Attack. 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 That is absurd, guys. Full on absurd. There's a switch around here somewhere, and I will find it just by walking around and pressing B. Maybe it's in one of the suits of armor down here. There are over 17 mirrors in the mirror orb. It's like having a limit break as a regular attack. That is nuts. Is it in one of these? Anywhere? Hello? Anyone? Norman? Ouch! That is a lethal weapon. And for once it didn't get killed by Sabin, just got killed by everything else. Let me just check this doesn't only occur in the Game Boy Advance version or something. Sorry for the Googling, guys. Don't mean to make this a Googling stream. Yeah, here we go. The Queen's petrified remains can be found in a side passage in the castle, accessed by pressing a hidden switch in front of the throne. It says in front of the throne. I'm like, here? There? Where? That is not in front of the throne, that's behind the throne. Okay, that is just in the carpet. And where did that passage open up? Up here? Maybe? Don't know how on earth you're supposed to find that if you don't know it's there. That's pretty fun. One of those things that you can only find out by looking up a guide. Or just by being one of those people who walks around pressing B on the carpets in a castle. Where is secret passage, please? I'm too old for this, Sabin. Sign and learn Pearl, just like that. Oh, here we are. No? No, apparently no. I thought that was the secret passage. Back to Google. A side passage in a castle. That's all it says. A side passage in the castle. Maybe it's the one that didn't have anything in. These like mecha style designs are really cool. You can kind of tell where they got the vibe for FF7 from. When they started designing stuff for this game, they were like, oh hey, we can put robots in here now. Is it up here? Yay? Nay? Apparently not. Sabin is basically Freddy Krueger now, with the claws and everything. So it's not in here. Well. Oh gosh, we're still heavily damaged from that fight. Sorry, Terra. My B. Meanwhile, back at Celis. So, somewhere around here is a secret passage. Maybe it's this way? Apparently the blue dragon is meant to be down here as well. I'm trying to work out where that is. Unless it's in front of the statue of the goddess. Or the queen, or whoever it is. Ah, there's a staircase here now. Queenie! Ah, there it is. Good. Good, okay. Yay for dragons. Right. Let's fight this thing. The loneliest dragon. Time to put it out of its misery. Oh, thank goodness he's not healing it. Hurrah the dragons. Good fight. Yeah, we might be a little bit OP at this point. Just a smidge OP. And a scimitar as well. 2 dragons left. Who can use a scimitar? Apparently Cyan can use a scimitar. Although Terra can use it as well, and oh boy, look at that damage though. Alternatively, yeah, I think maybe Celis should use that. Hi, friend. Even the Queen was turned to stone. A tear comes from the stone. Tears. The Magicite Odin gains a level and becomes the Magicite Raiden. Or as we prefer to know him, Jack. So, Raiden now does Quick. Which is okay because we don't actually lose Meteor. I think somebody else teaches Meteor that we acquire in Kefka's tower. Strength +2 on level up as well, which is good because that means Sabin can use that instead of Bismarck. Teaches Quick. And I think the ability Quick basically allows you to use 2 fight commands in battle. Which means if we use that on Sabin now, he could attack 16 times in a row. Which is pretty great. Quick is not Rapid Strike. Quick allows you to attack twice, basically. So yes, he is now 32-bit. Oh no, we got zapped. Okay, so remaining side quests include getting the Zone Seek Magicite from the Jador auction house, and then flying around the overworld with the airship and running into Death Gaze. Shing! And you have to beat Death Gaze to fight Bahamut. Or to obtain Bahamut, the Esper. Can I warp out of here? No, I didn't think so. Because if you could warp out of here, then you'd end up in Figaro Castle again. The sensation you feel is the quickening. Last 2 dragons are in Kefka's tower, so we're probably not going to tackle those until the next stream, but there's not a whole lot left to do today. Oh, maybe not that way. So we might have to fight more dragons, or more dinosaurs. Get people to level 99. Try to defeat Death Gaze with only Sabin's XX attack. I do have to learn Quick first, which is not going to be super easy. Don't know how far we are through that so far. Yeah, 16% so far. So Sabin has to cast it on himself. I guess we can go and fight some, is it Cactrots? The ones that appear outside of Miranda. I wonder if something has a physical attack counter, if it counters every time he attacks them. That's going to be hilarious if it happens. He's like, slash, they're like, meteor, slash, meteor, slash, meteor. Party immediately dies. Hey, we're back in the castle. No more random encounters. Whew. To the engine room. Continue our journey, please. Engine room dude. And then back to Kolingen. Because the airship is not here. The fact that every time he pulls that lever, he has to go, "Ugh!" So literally the only two things left on my agenda here are the Zone Seek Magicite and finding Death Gaze. So that's a thing. Might be a slightly shorter stream today. Next stop, Kolingen. Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle until it has come to a complete stop. So where is Miranda in comparison to everywhere else? Back to Google. Southern continent, southwest. There's also a desert nearby. Is it over here? I guess it's this one. Let's give this a try. Looking forward to the Kefka fight. Dude, me too. I've never beaten this game. Hopefully we'll be able to give it a decent go. Here it is. Bundling up something. I'll bundle you up. Apparently they only have 3 HP. 10 magic points. Also 10,000 GP. Well, this is going to go well. Save an attack. This is hilarious. Okay, so maybe we should just have everybody equip Espers they don't know the abilities from. Palidor. Does Celis not know any magic? Other than slow 2. Dispel, okay. Is that Alexander? Yeah, that's Alexander. Alexander! Alexander! Okay, you're having Palidor then. Terra, who can you learn from? Fenrir, I guess. Tritok, Phoenix, Ragnarok. It's a shortcut to learning Ragnarok, I guess. Bismarck Phantom. Yeah, I guess it's Fenrir then. Yeah. Alexander for you. Okay, you're all done. Doesn't know stop. Berserk Vanished Demi. Biobreak and Doom. Doesn't know Ice 2, okay. I guess that works. Hey, Tuxedo Cat, welcome along. The Cactrots have 10,000 needles. I think so. I think so. And right now, Sabin seems to be the only one who can kill them. At least in one turn. Because they only take 1 damage every time. But 10 MP, guys. 10 magic points is worth having. I don't give you any XP, notice. But Gil and magic points they are all about. Also, X attack seems to give him a 100% accuracy rate. Either that or he's just 100% accurate anyway. But the others can't touch these Cactrols a lot of the time. We should basically just have everybody learn Ultima this way. This is going to be the equivalent of dinosaur leveling. Terra learned Stop. Sabin learned Hammer Time. Yeah, the only thing she doesn't know is Quick right now. Oh, and Palador would be a good shout as well, once... Yeah. Once Celis is done here. Glad you've been enjoying watching these. It's been a lot of fun playing them. Can't believe we're about to leave the Nintendo era of Final Fantasy entirely. That's crazy. Moving on to the PlayStation era and beyond. What about the side quest list? We're done, basically. Like, all I have to do is find Death Gaze. I think Zone Seek we can probably do without. It's just a matter of getting the thing to come up in the auction house. What is this? You're not a Cactuar. Now die. Nice, you did. Well done. You only gave me 5 magic points, though, so you suck. Has Cyan learned Quick yet? Who was learning Quick? Somebody's got to be learning Quick. Zarin, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, Sabin. There we go. 85. Close. Man, are we just getting these now? Have we used up all our Cactuar goodwill? In that case, we could probably go back to the dinosaur forest. Man, who knew Henry Hoover was in this game? It is literally just these now. It's the evolved form. The cactus Pokemon turns into this. Do 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 do. I know I keep saying that my favorite character is on like a revolving cast of characters. I think it's Sabin again now. Especially since he just learned Quick. Let's see if this actually works before we... Actually, well, we'll rearrange. We'll rearrange some things. Okay, 100% on Palador. Let's give you Alexander. Give you Raiden. And give Terra Palador. There we go. Yeah, we only just got the ability to watch ads to gain bits in the UK, like only just recently. Some people just buy them though. It doesn't matter where they come from, it's just all about support, really. Okay, let's have Sabin cast quick then, because it's in here somewhere. Where is it? There it is, right at the bottom. Needs 99 MP, or 1 MP if you're Celis. And let's see how many times he can attack. Okay, apparently just once, but I think basically what it does is stop your ATB bar from needing to fill up again. So you basically just attack whenever you're ready. Which is kind of absurd. So if you can teach that to everyone... Then again, right now there aren't really many fights I can test it on. Okay, we'll save now that we've done that. Because it seems like we're not getting any Cactrots anymore. Cactrots! So the next thing to do is fight Death Gaze, which is a difficult thing because Death Gaze spawns at a random point on the map. And the only real way to find out where it is to either bump into it randomly, like this, I would finish explaining, but it's happened, so it's not a problem. Okay, here's a fun one. Death Gaze now has a, or Doom Gaze, I guess it is in this version, has a physical counter, it seems like, so... let's see what happens when we attack it with Sabin. Hey, Tierlag, welcome along. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're getting a counter after every hit, which is what I was worried about. Maybe that doesn't count? In some sort of weird way? Hey, good fight. So that happened a lot faster than I expected it to. So yes, we're almost done with FF6. A piece of magicite popped out of Doomgaze's mouth, and so naturally we picked it up because that's what you do with things that enemy boss monsters drop out of their mouths. Why do I never morph with Terra? I'm saving it. Like, it really doesn't matter. Apparently, if you don't use it all the time, it kind of stores up power, and you're more powerful when you actually end up using it. So I'm kind of saving it for the final boss. Better than pooping it out, I suppose. Yeah, there's that. I can't fault your logic there. So Bahamut teaches Flare, which is a spell I've not really needed, but is kind of cool to have anyway. An HP plus 50 when you level up. Or plus 50%, which is kind of a huge increase. So the only thing that's left to do, as far as I'm concerned, without going to Kefka's tower, is go to Jador and get the thingy, the other magicite. And if we can't do it within a couple of trips to the auction house, I'm not going to bother, because it does really not matter all that much. I don't think Zone Seek is all that useful. Bid on items. If it's another airship model, I'm leaving immediately. That is an imp. An imp robot. Do I have 5 GP? The little kid's gonna want it. Because it's useless. He's gonna bid 100,000 million GP on it like he normally does. And we have to listen to this music. I'll pass, thank you. Oh. I think you broke it. That's all, folks. Time to leave and come back and watch that scene all over again. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a chest which contains a hero ring, surprising no one. An item you can actually buy but don't need. Whatever, I'm loaded at this point. I literally got this much GP just fighting cacti in the desert. I'll buy it just in case it loads up the next Magicite. $50,000 GP for a hero ring. Raises fight and magic damage, which is not terrible, but also not great. The auction's about to start. In before Imp Robots. Oh, hey! There it is. Starting the bidding at 500 GP. There's nothing you can't buy. What? How about it? Yeah, we'll buy that. Who is that saying, ho ho, there's nothing I can't buy? Looks like we're buying it. That's all for today. Ho ho. Ho ho indeed. So now we have Zone Seek. And that is it for the side quest shopping list, folks. Zone Seek learns... Yeah, okay. Rasp Osmose Shell. Not that useful. Does give you extra magic power at level up, which is basically what Tritok does. So having 2 people able to up their magic power when they gain a level is not a bad thing. Santa's on a shopping spree. Ho, ho, ho. I'll buy all the airship models for Timmy. Okay, folks, I'm going to take a very short break to go and get another drink, especially considering I spilled half of mine earlier. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. We'll do a little bit of leveling up in Final Fantasy VI. Hello. We're back. And yeah, I really don't think there's much else to do other than level up some characters, I guess. Maybe have them learn some new abilities. So Celes can learn Quick. I think having Quick is going to be really useful. Terra is still learning stuff from Palador. Cyan must have learned Ice 2 by now, yeah. So I guess he could learn Rasp and Osmose. He can learn them from Shiva also. Or Flare. I guess he can learn Flare. And he's still learning Pearl from Alexander. Good, let's go to the Dinosaur Forest. Which is here. Looking forward to Sabin single-handedly taking down all the dinosaurs. Well, two-handedly, that's the idea. Nice. This is going to go very well. This isn't going to go very well. Okay, as long as it just physically attacks us, that's not too bad. Sabin should be able to get in another attack. Another barrage of attacks. There we go. And another economizer. Oh! Okay. Well, that's good, because that means another 1 MP cast item for somebody else in my party. Probably not in this party. I'd probably put them on Strago or Realm at this point. But another 10 magic points also. Oh, he turns. The man turns. He hits both the dinosaurs. And then everyone casts Meteor. And now Celes double casts Meteor on one dinosaur. Not Meteor, Ultima. Yeah. The Brachiosaur probably has 25k? That or thereabouts. It definitely doesn't go down in 2 Ultimas. It takes a little bit more than that. So I reckon 25 to 30. But at least I don't have to be scared when these things show up anymore. Yeah, if it's anything like it was for us yesterday, Zaron, the rain will definitely cool things off. Today is nice and temperate compared to yesterday. Another economizer? Are you kidding me? We have 4 of those now. We could outfit an entire party just as mages. Have 1 MP casting cost for everybody. There is no way we're not beating this game on Thursday. We are too OP. It's been worth spending the time, though. Going around getting everything. Once you know where to level up, then that's definitely an advantage. If you economize the economizers, who watches the watchmen? Giving one of them to Terra, she's already got one. Terra and Celis both have them already. And the others don't have enough relic slots for them presently. Excuse me. 92% of the way there. Not bad. But yeah, look at... Celis already has Economizer and Gem Box. Terra has Genji Gloves, so she can use 2 swords. Cyan's accessories are kind of weak. But then Sabin is too OP. Like, if we gave Cyan instead of the... The back guard is kind of useful, but if we gave him the... pod bracelet instead of the sprint shoes or something. I don't know. Should also give somebody the experience egg at this stage, but having Sabin have offering and Genji glove is just kind of too good. And he's most of the way done learning Pearl. Okay, we get a disaster off the bat. This isn't going to be good. Good thing it's not Sabin. Ow. Cyan, why you do that? Why you gotta do that? I think we're dead. I think it's killed us. Yep. It's okay, we saved. It's all good. That disaster move is actually pretty terrifying. Because at least 2 of your parties are automatically imped and confused. Ain't good. So dinosaurs can still kill me. We're going to fight that same one in a second, aren't we? Yep. Next fight is going to be another Brachiosaur. So at least make sure Cyan is healed up. It says disaster, it means disaster. Luckily the chances of it doing that attack right off the bat are relatively slim. And once we start casting, we're okay. Can you use that Ultima weapon? Nailed it. Didn't even get attacked that time. Sabin learned Pearl. Terra learned all the stuff. Celis is now 56% of the way learning Quick. Okay, Paranor, have a good one. I'll be careful of the tea, don't worry. So yeah, Terra has basically learned everything now aside from Flare, which she can't learn while Cyan has it equipped. Shouldn't be for much longer. In the meantime, she can probably take Zone Seek for that magic bonus. Because I assume casting is going to be fairly important. And she has 1 MP cost, so kind of useful, you know? Both Terra and Sabin can now just take out a dinosaur in a single turn. I mean, Sabin could do it in 4 attacks, but he's got 8 anyway. If only he did that much damage to the Brachiosaurs, we would not have a problem with them at all. It's just the best. It's just the best. Cyan's learned Flare, so that means he's done with Bahamut. I guess he can have Palidor next. So much HP as well. That's crazy. And now Sabin, being done with Alexander, can have Bahamut for Flare and extra HP. And maybe we can take the offering away for now, just to have Experience Egg. Yeah, Dark Echo drops in here occasionally. Okay, so he does less damage with multiple hits. Now, he does more damage with 2 hits, but it doesn't add up to as much. The sum of the damage he does. But then with the offering, he can attack everything, so it's kind of useful still. Whereas Terra can just stomp anything right now. So good, though. Yeah, I feel like FF7 is going to take longer than this game did. By a long shot. There's so much to do in that game. There's mini-games, there's optional characters. We'll probably get through the story quite quickly, but there's a ton of stuff I want to do, like side quest-wise, that will keep us occupied in FF7 for a while. Luckily, I know the game quite well, though, so it's not like we're going to be stumbling around wondering what we're going to do. I could probably even plan out what we're going to accomplish in each stream, actually go in with a plan. Which is something I can't really do for this game, because I don't know where to split things up. I don't know how long each section takes. Whereas I imagine the first stream on Sunday, we'll probably finish it when we leave Midgar. I imagine we'll be able to do the whole thing. Because Midgar takes about 4 hours, tops. I've seen speedruns where they get out of Midgar within about 45 minutes. Actually, I'm not sure if that's accurate, but it's close. Close to that. I think Terra took a little bit of damage there, which is why she didn't just one-shot that dinosaur. 88%, not bad. FF7 will definitely last a couple of months, I think, yeah. I don't know how long FF8 is going to take, because I played that game the least out of the PlayStation ones. So we'll have to see. And then 9 is going to take a good while as well, because I'm going to try and 100% that game. Apart from Excalibur 2. Which is not going to happen. I'm not going to go for like Treasure Hunter rank S or whatever, but we're probably going to finish all the optional bosses and stuff. Get all the Eidolons, Chocobo Hot and Cold, all that jazz. Yeah, the PlayStation FFs are very long, both in terms of the story and the side quests. It's just a lot more content in those games in general. And also the, cutscenes and so forth take up a fair bit of time, especially in 10. Yeah, 10 is going to take a good while. 13 is going to be like watching a movie. Out of the PlayStation FFs, I probably finished 9 the most. I've replayed that game a bunch of times. 9 probably closely followed by 7. I've only finished FF8 once, because I don't really enjoy it all that much. But then it's going to be fun to see, how much I like it now. So it's been at least a decade since I last played it. And then FF12 I've played a whole bunch as well. Yeah, the only one I haven't finished in the last little section of these games, is 10-2. Can we just attack? I guess we just attack. Ow. And we cure 3, please. I totally wasn't paying attention and forgot exactly who we have in the party here and what we're fighting. Is there anything that removes confusion? Can't remember if Remedy does it or not. Usually just getting hit happens sooner. Oh, and that just straight up killed Terra. Fair enough. Time to run away then. Yay! We ran away and didn't die. So much going wrong here. We're still floating. And still blinded. There we go. So at least we didn't die, but we skipped out on all of the gains we would get if we won that fight. Which is a little annoying. Oh well. We're gonna be playing FF10 for probably half a year, I expect, once we get that far. Yeah, I sort of woke up halfway through that fight and was like, hang on a minute, I'm supposed to be paying attention to this one. Half the time they get hit by something else or they hit themselves before that anyway, and the remedy becomes kind of useless. Need to check in with how everyone's doing skill-wise. Because again, I'm just on autopilot. Okay, Celis is done with Raiden, which means I don't really want to learn Demi. I don't need to learn Demi. Probably means taking Bahamut. Or maybe Alexander. I think Alexander's probably a good idea. Bahamut is 96% done, though. Terra's just getting Zone Seek for the stats. Cyan is nearly done with Palador. Pretty good. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm expecting Final Fantasy 15 to actually be a complete game by the time we get to play it. Because they've been releasing DLC for that game that seems like it was just cut out of the main story before they released the game. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that it's going to take that long to get there. Who do we swap in here? Okay, you can have Raiden. He's learned Flare now, so you can have any of them at this point, really. Probably Palador. And then Celis doesn't really need Dispel. Could use Flare, though. Did I just have Terror attack Celis? I did! Wonderful. That's what I get for trying to select another dinosaur. It's okay, Celis is fine. She can shrug it off. It's only the Ultima weapon. I'm going to use a tent just to revive some of people's MP. Preemptively looking on Twitch to see if there's anyone we can raid if we end up finishing here soon. Looks like it's pretty quiet right now. No worries, though. I really wish there was something like an experience egg, but for learning skills. Something that doubled the amount of magic points you get from a fight or something. It might exist for all I know, but I don't see it. Don't see it nowhere. Oh, that was what I was going to do. I might head over to a shop and see how much gil I can get for these imp halberds. Nash is not going to have a shop. That's the Colosseum. Where is... There's a town down here somewhere. That's South Figaro. Or not South Figaro, Figaro Castle. There's a town here somewhere, I swear. I'm looking at the little dots on the map and I'm like, which one of these is a town, please? Kolingen is over here, isn't it? Somewhere. That's just a random hut. There's Kolingen. Another thing I'm really looking forward to in the next few games is knowing where everything is on the world map. Which is something I do not currently know. Okay, there's an item shop in here, right? It's this counter. We must never give up hope. No, but I too have... Must never give up hope, but can you give up money in exchange for items I can sell you? Maybe that wasn't an item shop. This is a general store. So I will sell 42 imp halberds. Yep, thought so. Only 1 GP each. Bye. Dang it. I thought they were only going to be worth like 1 GP. Well, so much for farming equipment. Wonder how much those economizers sell for. How many more dinosaurs do we have to fight before we get a huge number of those? Probably too many. Oh well. We got another one back, so getting a return on our investment there. Oh wow, it's been a while. Been a while since one of these cast Meteor on me. Glitchy dino faces. Oh, we done got bit! Sabin, no! Lucky for us, we have life 2. And Celis. I have no idea what the final boss does. Never fought him, never got that far. I think he's slightly more powerful than a dinosaur, but that is the extent of my knowledge. Faster than a bear. %44% of the way to learning Flare. Terra's just in it for the lols. Sabin is 44% of the way through learning Pallador. Solid work there, Terra. Oh, we didn't actually kill them in a single turn. That's somehow a surprise. These small fry dinosaurs. All right. Let's save there, and I think we're going to call it there, folks. So the next stream is going to be basically exclusively Kefka's Tower, and hopefully the end of this game. We'll see how we do. But for now, I'm going to see if anybody out there is streaming who we can raid. But I think we have accomplished everything we set out to do on this stream. Thank you guys for being here. It's always appreciated. Thank you again to Zaron for the bits. And if you've been following this whole thing along on YouTube, make sure you drop a subscribe. If you're not following on Twitch already, please do. because we're going to be starting FF7 soon, and I cannot wait for that. Okay, I don't know if this person is going to be PG or not, so if you're worried about that, please feel free to click away, but we're going to be raiding Bodus, who is currently streaming Final Fantasy VI for the first time. So I hope you guys will enjoy their stream. Don't forget to use your Pixel Hype emotes and the hashtag PixelRaid to show some love. I'll see you guys on Thursday for the end of this game. For now, my name has been Pixel Riffs. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.